Pitfall the Mayan adventure was one of those games that was just ported to goddamn everything, but it's maybe most at home here since Pitfall is so synonymous with the 2600. Classic Pitfall is playable via cheat codes. It's funny to see a 2600 game running on Jaguar as if suddenly terrifyingly backwards compatibility has become a thing here, goddamn. Pitfall, the Flying Adventures, is something of a semi-linear platformer, the sort of thing that's not very easy to navigate, nor is there even much platforming. Lots of moving around for switches and doors, and levels that trail up and down, but it's got moments and still makes for a fun challenge to tackle if you're down for something very basic with a simple sort of charm. It does feel a bit cramped. Sometimes you'll hit your head and be stopped hilariously mid-jump, and you'll end up going in circles a bit too. Switches and doors aren't that well highlighted from the background sometimes, as nice and clean as those backgrounds might look. Yeah, the platforming is solid, but I just wish it was more the focus rather than going the maze level route personally. The rock throwing attack feels great though, and you have a short swipey kind of punch alongside it, but it's a little too close range for comfort. I like the tiger bosses though, because it's very simple and mostly just a test of your reflexes. Jump, turn and hit with the rock. There's a rematch atop a temple, and I love the insane cloud speed in the background. The rest of your foes are just your usual bat and spider enemies though, but it still gets points for being funny, cruddy NES type stuff. I'm just not really into jungle settings, but its smooth sprites, mossy swampy colours and dimly lit caves and temples are very calming. And this waterfall, I like how it just takes over the whole screen in its bright wash like TV static. And the zip wiring over the sides is some fun traversal. Yeah, very vertical stages with sprinkles of little mechanics and set pieces like the big stretchy vines that toss you up and the minecarts, lots of movement based things. The lost city of Coping has some awesome werewolf-ass looking sky. That cloudy early night blue is very pretty, and the cave temple's got some fire animations. But the game starts with a bunch of instant kill pits that open and close, and the timing's kinda awkward, a frustrating start to a solid romp. Like the health bar top right being that croc chasing you down. It's a nice creative little idea, but a little hard to gauge. While the music's just jungly drumming and light melody, it's just sorta there, but it's chill. And a Simon Says minigame too kinda comes up like the ones in Donkey Kong Country. A cool idea to have those Indiana Jones style kinda death rooms as a breakup in the regular platforming and exploring, but this was the only one I found. This is the kind of game that just feels so forgotten, so much a thing of its era. Like, I'm the only person that's probably played this since like 2009 or something, I'm sure, but it's fine a game, but just lacks any sense of inspiration. Like, it just kinda exists to exist, and that's alright. It's a decent game, and the core platforming is very sound, but it's just something I find a little bit boring.